Hello everyone, Gigs here once again for another Constantiam base tour. And today we are going to be looking around Eyedent's Skybase. Now I'm not quite sure why it's called Skybase. It's up in the mountains, but it's not actually up in the sky, but that's the name they gave it. I more commonly refer to this base as Noah's Ark, and we will see why as we go through the tour. Now I thought I would start up in this little tower here, because it's probably just a little bit further away from the rest of the builds, which you can see down there. So I thought I would check this out first and then we can head over to the main area. Had a visitor. Now this base is actually from July 2016, so it's quite an older base, but it's actually not been worked on for a long time. It definitely has sort of an unfinished feel to it. Like these, I would expect normal steps to have been eventually put in here. I think this half floor is deliberate. I think they've done that deliberately. Just again because you've got the two layers there that are only half done, which just sort of gives it that bit of a feel to it. Now the netherrack down here, I'm not sure. Like it kind of feels to me, initially I thought it wasn't on purpose, but then it kind of almost looks like it is supposed to be this way. So I don't know. Hard to tell. Very hard to tell. Interesting little design there. Also I need to go back in and we'll just go over the little bridge. The little bridge seems sort of unfinished as well, just having this when you consider that the effort that went into this really neat bridge here. And you'll see more of it as we go into sort of the interior detail. So yeah, might have been the beginning of a new sort of building area. Also down the front just here, once we get over here, sprint will help. You can see they had marked out the beginning of a new structure here, almost like a little castle-y type thing with the towers on the corners. So it's been interesting to have seen that finished. Again, I really like this bridge. I like the detailing in the roof. These little wooden supports here must be uncovered for a while because there's snow on each of them. Probably the only thing I would say, and I don't normally like commenting on things negatively about builds, I would just think it would have been nice if it had maybe a support or two going down, so it's not just one great big long bridge there. But still very cool bridge, very cool. And you can see there's a bit of a farming area below. We'll go down and take a squiz at that closer soon. Just want to have a look, go straight across the bridge and have a look here. So even down here there's a little bit of a farming area. Got the chickens, hello chickens, piggies, sheepies, cows, all your animal needs all in one stop. What a neat little design. I like the little chimney off the side, little brick chimney. So here we go. Welcome to Skybase Eyedent. Established July 2016. There's had a couple of visitors. I don't know all of these names. Like, who is this person? You know, some of these names are... I don't even recognise them at all. I wonder if they're just flyby visitors, or maybe I just don't play the same time as they do. And I quite like that people have left the armour in here. See, the armour that was on display is still here. Still quite a lot of bits and pieces in all the chests. This is that little latticed in area we could see out the back. It's got a little bit of everything in the farming department, including your netherwort there. Does that ladder go anywhere? No, I think it just goes up to the beams up here. Yeah, just up to the beams. Nothing major. Oops, ouch. Little cozy fire. Really sweet little setup. Now let's head on down to the farming area. Like it's just kind of the standard farming area. Some more melons, all the sugar cane, some wheat, pumpkins, more wheat. This is in this little building over here. Ah, stables. Maiden. What's your name? Can't see you, come closer. Blade. Now it'll be interesting. I would expect that one of these skelly horses, I think I need to break the fence to get in. I would expect one of these skelly horses probably got a heap of hearts. Bones and Phantom. Not Bones. No, Phantom. Ah, yeah, look at all those hearts. This is how you can tell it's an older skelly horse. That's cool. That is cool. I like it when people name their animals. It's kind of cool. I sometimes wonder about the naming convention as to why they've named them certain things. Spatula? Really? I don't want to know. Actually, it would still be interesting to know, but yeah, I don't know. That's kind of odd. Okay, let's scoot on back up over here. Have a skelly horse here? Oh yeah, you don't have many hearts at all. Did you escape? Can you? These guys aren't gonna... Unless there's grass under there, no. They're not gonna recover their wool stuck in here. Odd. But here we come to the reason why I call this base Noah's Ark. And it is because of this. Like, look at this thing. It is huge. It's even got the supports holding it up as if it's been worked on from here. Like, this is just the size of it. Don't know whether or not they would have planned on doing a bigger bridge here to it. See, this thing is huge. Quite like the mix of different logs and planks in here. Gives a bit of a colour and quite neat detail. Not been well lit up in here though. Needs some extra torching and bits and pieces. It's a little bit dark. And there's just got that other section in there. Let's head on down one of the ladders. You can see just how, like when you look down at here and you haven't got all the extra bits in the way, you can just really see how big this is. Like huge amounts of time spent creating this. A lot of blocks placed. We've got another level. Oops. Let's go down. Go down. Hang nabbit. And then down here. So this is just huge. Huge, huge, huge. We've just got this little central area, I think that was still being finished off. May have been in the easy access way to get into here. When you pop on down here, you can still see all the detail going down into there, all that torching. Like, this is really cool. Like, amazing work. Amount of wood chopping that would have gone involved in to making all of this. And it's a lot. I wonder why there's that little design change. It's on purpose. You wouldn't want lightning to happen here, because it would all go up in a poof. smoke and fire. Quite neat detail there. So the way they've ended the boat there and brought it all together. That's really cool. Like, this does seem fairly complete. And I wonder if the house was really just to support the ark, or whether or not the ark was an afterthought. Like, was this the original plan for the base? Was to build this big ark, and then they just built those buildings to sort of live in and support the doing of this. Oh, we have a horse down here. Hello. What do we have down this end? Too close. Yeah, it's closed off nicely here too. This is cool. I wonder if they were also going to put in all the animals, like make animal pens in there, put a heap of animals in there. Hard to tell. Hard to tell how far some people will take their designs. That's really cool. Like, that is a really neat build. Just trying to get it from all sorts of different angles. It's really cool. And it's so long. Well, I think I'm going to leave it here. I don't think there's anything else for us to see around this base. Eyedent, if you happen to see this, would love to know what your plans were for the ark, and, you know, is it completed in your eyes, or were you going to be doing more to it? But in the meantime, thank you so much for joining me on this tour. I have got plenty more still up my sleeve to show off. A couple of special little projects I am working on. They're just going to be a little bit of a different style to the way I normally do my videos. So taking a little bit longer, but in the meantime, I'll keep on bringing these tours to you each week. I hope until the next video that you have a great day.